Hey guys, welcome back to Troy's Garage. My name's Troy. This is my garage. I know it's been a minute since you've seen me. I am still around. If you follow the channel much at all and you've seen community tab, I don't know if you've ever been down there, but the community tab of the channel, I post things there occasionally. I had a hardware mishap. I lost all my footage. I mean, like all of it. Made me sick. I was able to recover it, so disaster averted. This is the first video in a minute. In this episode, you're going to see the dash bezel on the 72 F100 that belongs to my buddy Rig. That's the truck we call Kermit. So without further ado, let's just get right to that. All right, for this next step, I'm going to set up a table. I got the heater fired up because it's a little bit cold in here. I'm going to work on the bezel for Kermit. Before I get too far into this project, I want to show you what this looks like before. Notice that you can't see through that bottom plexiglass. You can see through the top, it was shaded, but that bottom, the sun got to it wherever it was parked. We've got some paint wearing off down in here. Paint across the top that's coming off as well. It used to have like a chrome paint on it of some sort. Backside looks pretty good. I'm going to take this apart, take out all these little screws around the edge, take that back of it off, and see how far into it I can get on the inside. I'm hoping I can get that plexiglass out and do a buff polish on it, get us to be able to see through that just a little bit better. Already sounds like I'm breaking stuff. Jeez. Thing was fused in there. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, I broke that one. Okay. Note to self, let's be careful. Oh, I might not be able to get this apart. Dang. That's not good. Oh, I just broke another one, I think. Oh, maybe not. Nope, I didn't. Whew. Those are just seized in there. When they break free, it feels like you break them. Yikes. Little bit nervous. Ooh. I think I figured out the key. You go loose a little bit, tighten just a little bit until it finally does its little crack-free thing. Try that again. Go forward, backwards. Yep, that's the secret. If you just crank on them one direction, you're gonna break them. The date stamped on this thing, December 16th, 71. We can see the odometer real clearly now. 60, 155.9, and look how lined up those numbers are. That has to be original miles. While I have this out, I'm going to paint those needles too, get those things back to super shiny orange. I don't know why that was all crooked on there. Oh yeah, check that out. Oh heck yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, and this is actually glued in, I can see. Some sort of a glue. A little bit of pressure, not getting super stupid with it or anything. Yeah. Somebody's wiped on that enough times you can actually feel the crusty on it. Alright, I'm going to do my very best to polish that up a little bit. Alright, let's set this aside, but let's start with this. Get some of that crusty off. It's going to be like brand spanking new. It's already better. When it's drying, it's leaving a haze of some sort on it. I'm just going to get a dry towel now and buff on it. Maybe that spraylay was the wrong thing to use. This looks dirty, but it's clean. It's been through the laundry. Came off the cloth and I scratched it. Dadgummit. So that's pretty soft plastic. Dang it, that sucks. Crazy noticeable, but dang it. Could have done without that. Well, Rig will have something to remember me by. There's a scratch on his dash. Sorry, Rig. I don't know if I dare polish on this thing much more than that, though. It is already better. It is better. Alright, next piece. This guy right here. Spray away again. Just clean up around the edges. Dust and such. Keep all that from going back inside when you put it back together. Alright, for repainting the needles, I just went and got super bright orange model car, model airplane paint. And then they also had these little brushes. So we're just going to take these and dab some paint on each of those. See if we can get them back to life. Shaky, shaky. Behind, if I can get it to go in behind it. Like this. And I also ended up with orange paint all over my hands when I did that one. Carefully take that off. I should have started up high and then gone low. This'll work. Don't panic. Don't panic. This is like arts and crafts day all over again. Nice, I did it without touching the other one. Stop it. Stay. There we go. Let's have a peek. Make sure that's coming through pretty clear. Oh yeah. Welcome to the paint booth, folks. Now we just got to let that dry. It's flat black, so when it's shiny, it's still wet. Let's let that dry. Coat of paint number 2 has been applied. I'm going to run to the store and get some new filters for my respirator because it is so clogged up I can't breathe through it at all. But I'm getting out of here, so I'm not breathing the fumes. So this is now dry. It still kind of looks shiny in the corners and stuff, but I think it's all right. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take engine enamel. It's Ford Blue. I'm going to spray it into this little cup and then use the little paintbrush thingy and paint the F-O-R-D blue. And then I'll decide if that's enough pop for that. I may just leave it like that, kind of see what it looks like from there, but that's the plan. That wasn't so bad. Got over my hand though. My gosh. That escalated quick. Alright, very carefully. Maybe this won't even show up hardly at all and it'll be not even worth the effort that I'm going through to do this. I debated on doing a green or something to match the truck. But Rig really likes Ford Blue color. So we're going to do a couple coats of this. see. I'm thinking maybe a second coat will make it just a little bit darker. Right now it's just kind of a subtle blue. Camera got sad. Just sank down and down and down. Well, here's an up close to show you what I'm talking about. Down at the bottom of the O right there, it bled over. It also did on the top of the R. Oh, maybe you can't see it on the camera. Tiny little screen though, so it's hard to tell. But I'm going to let that full on dry, and then I'll do one more coat of blue across the top, because I can still see black kind of bleeding through, like the top corner of the R. There's some black paint bleeding through on that. And I think that's a pretty nice touch though. It's kind of a subtle blue Ford thing. I think Rig will like it. So for the back side of whatever the heck this thing's called, I took off these. They're the little green color for the blinkers. This one was falling off and shifted clear over. That explained why one turn signal was like a white color and the other one was green. I couldn't figure that out until I took this all apart, and then I'm like, aha, that makes sense. I'm just using rubber cement. I put a little coating around the edges of that. I've already done this one. I just taped it in place while it kind of solidified. I'm letting this one dry a little bit more because this one was like shifting around a lot. So when this tacks up a little bit, I'm going to place it right there, put a couple pieces of tape on it, and we'll just kind of let this thing rest while this all dries up. We'll come back to it after a little while and touch up and maybe start putting these things together. It's freaking awesome. It's getting there. I'm too impatient, I guess. Sick of waiting. When this gets put together, it should hold itself in place. Oh boy. Well, let's give it a go. Oh, that looks good. That looks so good. It's not perfect. It is not perfect. Just really hoping to polish that up a little bit more. These little paint brushes are pretty handy. Yep, that looks so much better. Second coat of paint does wonders for stuff. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. I kind of like it better than the original. But I'm also the one that did it, so of course I would like it, right? Helps when you pick the colors. But Rig has given me kind of free reign. He's like, just do whatever you would do if it were yours. And well, that's kind of what I've been doing. He's liked all the things I've done so far, so that's good. We have similar tastes, it seems. Too bad I broke that one bolt, dang it. Or that one screw. It's all good. Hopefully nobody will ever have to be inside here again, at least not for another 50 years. Because even just to open it and then change light bulbs, that's one thing. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm push this video out to others. Comment down below, did I pick the right colors for this thing? Would you have picked different colors? would you have tried to tie some of that kind of mint green into it? Notice the green shirt. A little throwback to Kermit. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you think I should have done. Maybe I could have done something better. I am trying to learn and get a little bit better at this as I go along. In the next video, we're going to install that dash bezel in the dash, but we're going to also change the bulbs to LED, making it much brighter. Follow along, subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate that. There's links down below that you can support the channel, purchase different products from Amazon, whatnot. Those are affiliate links. I get paid a small kickback for sending them business. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You can use any of those links, do your regular shopping, and it supports the channel. All of the money that I make from that goes back into buying tools, parts, whatever, just throws right back into the channel. Appreciate that. I really do. I've kind of missed you guys. Hopefully you've missed me too. But I'm back. Videos are coming and coming in hot. This is also a 72 F100 Sport Custom. This one's mine. So follow along. You'll see more of this in videos coming up pretty soon. Thanks, guys. Really do appreciate it.